Name our project. I'm just gonna name it something really epic. All right, next we're gonna just make your costume something random. Let's make this is our player, so I'm just gonna make it a square. Don't use the default Scratch costume unless your game is Scratch themed. That's a quick tip. Now what we're gonna do is duplicate this sprite. We're gonna make a new one called enemy. These are just the enemies of our sprite. I'm just gonna make it a new color. I'm just gonna make it like red, I guess. And we're gonna make the size 120, so that it's slightly bigger. Okay, so we're gonna go back to the player sprite. We're just gonna make a quick movement system for it. So basically, when the flag is clicked, we want to forever go to the mouse, and the mouse is just a controller. So forever go to mouse pointer, and voila, we have our mouse pointer. We want to actually do something with the enemy. We don't want it standing there. So we're gonna make some scripts for the enemy. So when the flag is clicked, forever, what we want to do is we're gonna wait a certain amount of seconds before actually spawning an enemy. So the plan is to have like our player running away from a bunch of enemies. So we want to wait a bit of time, so it's not that many. So we're gonna wait a random amount of time, so 1 to 3 seconds, before actually cloning the enemy. And if you want an actual video on how this actually works, just comment down and I'll make that. All right, so when we start as a clone, what we want to do is forever make a quick physics system. Move 10 steps, and we want to point towards sprite 1. And yeah. Yep, there we go. So now that we have ourselves a little thing, wait, let me just quickly hide this sprite. We don't want that there. And when we start as a clone, we want to show that sprite. Hide. Show. So after we're done that, we want to actually make it so when the enemy is touching the player, the game's over. So let's do that. So let's make another quick physics system. If touching, go to sensing, touching sprite 1, then what we want to do is broadcast a message which just tells the game, this just tells all of the game something, and we just gotta hide. Nothing too major. And when the flag's clicked for the player, show, and when it's not, hide. Oh wait, no. When I receive message 1. It doesn't really matter what the name of our message is, so we're just gonna call it message 1. Alright, so we're gonna make a new sprite. Actually, no, we don't really need a new sprite. We're just gonna make a quick game over screen. Then we're gonna add points, and that'll be the entire tutorial. I'm just gonna make a quick game over screen, and then make another backdrop just for when we're playing the game regularly. Make it reg for regular. Alright, there we go. Game over. So when flag clicked, you wanna switch backdrop to regular, and when we receive message 1, we wanna switch the backdrop to backdrop 1. And yeah, basically that's it. Let's test it. The enemy will go straight towards us. And yeah, we're actually gonna make the enemy a little bit slower. Instead of moving 10 steps, have like 4. Just so it's just so the player actually has a chance, Make it slow, circle around the enemy if you have to. And when we lose game over, we want to actually hide the enemy. Oh, the clones do. So to do that, we can just do stop other scripts in the sprite, and that should work. So basically, go into this enemy, and yeah, okay. Why is it still cloning? Okay, never mind. Just leave that. All right. So once we So this is basically everything about the game. We're just completely add one more thing: points. So when we once we get a new points variable, I'm just gonna call it score. We're just gonna make the score larger every time an enemy spawns. So when we start as enemy, change score by 1. And same thing goes for when we start. We just want to really make sure that score is 0. And yeah. Wait, I forgot to actually show the variable called score. I'm just gonna show it, bring it down here, maybe make it a large readout. Yeah, right. So let's test it. Alright, so here we go. Not to spend too long, and when we die, game over. And yeah, let me just make it so when the enemies actually stop doing that. Some other scripts and sprite. Okay, I know what to do. Just gonna quickly make a new variable called check stop for all sprites. I'm just gonna make it so that way if alright, so when touching sprite 1, you just gonna quickly change check stop by 1. You want to set it to 0 at the start of the game. And if we make so that way, if check stop is equal to a certain value, which will be 1, then stop the script. Makes me see that in action. So it's 0 right now. When we collide with the enemy, check stop is 1. And everything stops. Voila. Okay, I guess we still have 1 cone. So our score is 2. And that is basically the entire game. So if you want more tutorials like this, or you want to actually know how this works, just comment down below. Yeah, that's basically it. So hope you like the game. Yeah. And now you know how to make this. You also know how to use broadcast and stuff. You didn't know that before. And yeah. Okay, bye.